The Young and the Restless spoilers, Wednesday from May 20th, 2026. Welcome back to our channel, Y&R family. Today is a fantastic day to unpack the absolute madness going down in Genoa City. Grab your favorite drink, get comfortable, and maybe grab a stress ball because we have so much to talk about and our heads are literally spinning. Let's dive right into the drama. I cannot believe they are actually doing this. I mean, sitting Devon and Mariah down in the same room to talk about forgiveness. After everything that went down, my jaw is literally on the floor. I have been watching this show since 2015, and this has to be one of the most emotionally loaded, heavy, and complex conversations they have ever written. Because let's be real, Mariah didn't just make a little mistake. She kidnapped Dominic. She had a complete psychological break, took a baby, and vanished. And now we are supposed to watch them just talk it out. But honestly, I'm here for it. I am so here for it because the tension is so thick you could cut it with a knife. Devon is sitting there looking like he is carrying the weight of the entire world on his shoulders. And you can see the absolute terror and anger still bubbling right under the surface. Am I the only one who completely gets where Devon is coming from? He is a father. His number one job is to protect his son. When Mariah took Dominic, she shattered every single ounce of trust Devon had in her. You don't just bounce back from that. You don't just say, "Oh, it's fine, you were sick." The trauma of thinking your child is gone forever, that changes a person on a cellular level. Wait, I'm getting ahead of myself. Let me take a breath. Okay, back to the point. Mariah is sitting across from him, and she just looks so broken, like fundamentally shattered. She is paying the price for what she did, and you can see the guilt eating her alive. Her mental health struggles don't erase the trauma she caused Devon, and she knows it. That is what makes this scene so incredibly heartbreaking. She isn't demanding forgiveness. She is just existing in this space of pure regret. She knows she crossed a line that can probably never be uncrossed. And Devon is trying so hard to be the bigger person, but you can see the conflict in his eyes. He is trying to figure out if he can make room for Mariah's pain while still honoring his own trauma. Because he used to love her, they have history. They have a deep, complicated past. But how do you reconcile the woman you cared about with the woman who stole your baby? Sometimes I think Devon is being way too harsh, especially with the legal stuff and filing petitions to send her to prison. But then I think, no wait, if someone took my baby, I would probably do the exact same thing. See, I don't even know whose side I am on anymore. I am just a mess of emotions watching these two phenomenal actors tear my heart out. And let's not forget the ripple effects of this. Abby is furious with Devon for making legal moves without her. Sharon is fighting tooth and nail to keep Mariah in the facility so she can actually heal. And Tessa. Poor Tessa is visiting Mariah, trying to be the supportive wife, while secretly dealing with her own confusing feelings for Daniel Melody Jr. The layers to this storyline are absolutely insane. Mariah is begging for forgiveness from Devon while her own marriage might be crumbling behind her back. It is almost too much angst to handle. I know some people are loving this deep emotional dive, but personally, I need a break from the tears because the other side of town is giving me pure comedy and secondhand embarrassment. I am talking about Daniel, poor, exhausted, naive Daniel. What is Daniel thinking? I mean, seriously. What is going through this man's head? He is actually trying to play peacemaker between Phyllis and Cricket. Let me repeat that. He is trying to get Phyllis Summers and Christine Blair to play nice. I have been watching for years and even I know that this is the most pointless mission in the history of Genoa City. Remember when they tried this years ago? Yeah, didn't work then either. These two women have hated each other for decades. They have a blood feud that makes the Newmans and Abbotts look like a friendly neighborhood book club. Remember the hit and run. Remember the constant courtroom battles. So Daniel is standing there, looking like he hasn't slept in 5 years, trying to mediate between his mother and the bug, and Phyllis is just vibrating with paranoid energy. She is completely spiraling. We all know she is dealing with that insane AI evidence trap Victor set up, and she is backed into a corner. When Phyllis is backed into a corner, she doesn't make peace. She goes to war, she breathes fire. And Daniel, bless his heart, is like, can't we all just get along? No, Daniel, they cannot. Cricket is standing there with that self-righteous look she always gets, probably thinking about how she can finally lock Phyllis up for good. Especially after all the recent legal drama where Christine herself got arrested because of Michael's AI proof, the bad blood is literally boiling over. And Phyllis is looking at her like she wants to set her hair on fire. It is absolute chaos. Why does Daniel keep putting himself in the middle of this? He needs to pack his bags, grab Heather and Lucy, and move to a deserted island. Because trying to make Phyllis and Christine agree on anything is like trying to stop a hurricane with a paper umbrella. It is never gonna happen. I am dreading the fallout from this because you just know Phyllis is going to do something incredibly reckless to prove a point, and Daniel is going to be caught in the crossfire again. But you know what is even crazier than Daniel trying to fix a 30-year rivalry? Patty Williams and Matt Clark. I am screaming at my television. Who in the writer's room looked at the character board and said, you know what we need? We need Patty Williams to be Matt Clark's tour guide. I mean, are they trying to burn Genoa City to the ground? Because that is exactly what is going to happen. Let's break this down because I feel like I am losing my mind. Matt Clark is a literal psychopath who is currently faking amnesia. We all know he is faking it. The man doesn't have amnesia. He has an agenda. He is manipulating everyone around him, playing the lost, confused victim while secretly plotting his next move against the Newmans. He just got out of being kidnapped by Phyllis and rescued by that fanatic Sienna Bacall, and now he is wandering around town playing the innocent victim. And who does he stumble into? Patty freaking Williams. Patty, who has a history of severe mental instability. Patty, who is currently being manipulated by Jack Abbott to go after Victor. Patty, who literally poisoned Summer Newman years ago. And now she is acting as Matt's reluctant guide to the city. It is a match made in actual hell, but the crazy part is, I kinda get why they are connecting. Think about it. Patty knows exactly what it feels like to be the town pariah. She knows what it is like to have everyone look at you like you are a ticking time bomb. She feels isolated, misunderstood, and dangerous. So when she looks at Matt, who is playing this I don't know who I am, everyone hates me routine, she sees a kindred spirit. She feels this twisted sense of empathy for him. She is showing him around, probably taking him to Crimson Lights or Chancellor Park, and genuinely trying to help him navigate a world that she herself barely understands. And Matt is hitting the absolute jackpot. He is looking at Patty and seeing the perfect, vulnerable, easily manipulated pawn. He is going to use her. He is going to use her deep-seated issues and her connection to Jack to cause absolute havoc. I can see it now. He is going to weaponize Patty's obsession and her feelings of isolation to do his dirty work. Because let's not forget, Jack is also manipulating Patty. Jack is using her to expose Victor because he is spiraling over Diane catching him. So Patty is literally caught between two master manipulators. Jack is pulling her strings from one side and Matt is pulling them from the other. I am so terrified for what is coming, but I also cannot look away. It is like watching a train wreck in slow motion. Are they going to team up and take down Victor? Are they going to turn on Jack? Is Patty going to realize Matt is faking his amnesia and snap? I don't know, but I am here for every single unhinged second of it. I know a lot of fans in the forums are complaining that this pairing is too weird, but I am sorry, this is soap opera gold. This is the kind of unpredictable, messy, chaotic storytelling that keeps us hooked. You take two of the most dangerous, unpredictable wildcards in town and you put them together just to see what explodes first. But wait, I need to circle back to Devon and Mariah for a second because my brain is just going a million miles an hour. Do you think Devon will actually drop the petition? Do you think he can look at Mariah, see how broken she is, and say, okay, I won't send you to prison? Because if he doesn't, Sharon is going to lose her mind. Sharon has been fighting tooth and nail to keep Mariah in that facility and out of a jail cell. If Devon pushes forward, it is going to be an all-out war between him and Sharon and Abby. Abby is already furious with Devon for making legal moves without her. This whole situation is a powder keg. And let's not even get started on what happens when Matt Clark's fake amnesia is finally exposed. Noah already knows Matt is lying. Noah literally beat him up over it. So how long until Patty figures it out? If Matt betrays Patty, she is going to go full lethal on him. Remember what she did to Victor's dog. Remember what she did to Summer. Matt thinks he is the smartest guy in the room, but he has no idea the level of crazy he is messing with when it comes to Patty Williams. I am exhausted. This show is putting me through the emotional ringer right now. 1 minute I am crying over Devon and Mariah. The next I am yelling at Daniel to run for his life. And then I am hiding behind a pillow watching Patty and Matt scheme. It is too much, but it is also exactly what I want. What do you guys think? Am I totally off base here? Are you Team Devon or Team Mariah? Do you think Daniel has even a 1% chance of making peace between Phyllis and Cricket? And how long until Patty and Matt destroy the entire town? We have to talk about this. I need to know I am not the only one losing sleep over these storylines. Let me know your thoughts because I am literally bursting at the seams wanting to discuss every single detail of this crazy week in Genoa City.